Hello and welcome to my corner of the world. Today I'm going to share with you a little project. I made one of these for each of the ladies who came to my catalogue launch earlier this month, and it's a decorated or a covered pad of sticky notes, and it meant that they could use these as they went through their catalogues to pick out their wish lists, but the main reason I decided to do this was it uses lots of new products and some of the new colours from the new catalogue, and it meant that each person could have a little sample of some of them, like the ribbon, there's a new stamp set, the paper, the colours. So I'm going to share with you now how we're going to make this, and start with the envelope punch board. And I've got a piece of the new designer series paper, which is called Floral Details, and this is in the Berry Burst, and it's 5 1/4 by 5 1/4. And on the envelope board you're going to do the first punch and score at 2 5/8. So we've just got it just here at 2 5/8. So I'm going to punch and then I'm going to score. And turn it 90 degrees. Now normally we would say, okay, just line up this pointy thing with your previous score line, but because I want to make sure that I have absolutely square, because the sticky notes are square, I'm going to make sure that I line up and measure each time. So punch and score through 90 degrees, 2 5/8. And then 2 5/8. Now this has got a little sort of lip to it to give it some depth for the sticky notes to sit in. And how I did that was I just slid it along to the 2 7/8, and you're just going to score. No punching required here. Now you could do the scoring at the same time, 2 5/8 and then 2 7/8. But I tried to do it and found that I couldn't, I got carried away with all my punching, and I was punching it twice on each side instead of just the once. And so I decided I would do each of my pieces separately. And I think we've got that. So that's all 4 sides. And then at the back of the punch board we've got a corner rounder. So we're going to just round all the corners just to give it a nice finish. That one didn't work so good. Better. Okay. So then all you're going to do with your bone folder is to put in your folds. So you need to decide, by the way, which side you want outwards. It's difficult to choose, but I decided I'd like the whiter version, the whiter side out. I'm just persuading my, there we go, my folds. Just taking a little bit of care. There we go. This is the final one. There we go, like that. Okay, so then you've got your sticky notes, and on the back I'm just going to attach some double-sided tear and tape. that. And then with a piercing tool I'm just going to lift the backing off. You can see it was a bit on the long side, so rather than try trimming and cutting, what I'm going to do is just fold it back on itself and then it will be fine. There we go. And then I'm just going to line it up so it's in the inner score lines and then press firmly. Then I'm just going to fold, and then here I've got a strip. This is 3/4 inches wide. I think it's about 8 or 9 inches long, and I'm going to use the opposite side. I'm going to use this side here so it gives me a good contrast, and just fold it round. And then trim off, and I'm going to use a couple of glue dots to hold it down. 1 and 2, like that. You want to put it firmly but not too tight, because you want to be able to take this off and put it back on again. And if it's too tight it won't slide on so good. So you're just lining up the edges just so you get a nice finish like that. So to decorate, I'm using the Label Me Pretty stamp set. Again, a new stamp set from the catalogue. And I'm going to use this pretty little image here. It's kind of got flowers and a little butterfly, and then it's got You're the Best, and my customers are the best. So I'm going to use Tranquil Tide, which is another of the new colours, and I'm going to take the stamp, and then I'm going to stamp the You're the Best. There we go. So we have a new label punch which goes with this stamp set. It's available at a bundle, which is 10% off when you buy the bundle. I'm just going to line up, punch, and then I've got a 1 1/4 inch circle punch. And this just shows you how long Stampin' Up! Punches can last, because this is a really old design and it's still sharp, it still works, it's fantastic. So I'm not going to get rid of it. And then with some of the Tranquil Tide card, so scrap, I'm going to punch out the label, and I'm going to literally cut it in half lengthwise, and then work on my little silicone mat here. And with a little snail, just put some snail either side, pick up my half a label, and I'm just going to have it just slightly sticking out so it forms a layer both sides. Pretty pretty, love it, love it. There we go. And then I've got a piece of the new In Colour ribbon, and I've got it in the same shade as my cardstock, but this is the Berry Burst one, and it's, I think it's 1/2 inch wide, and it's beautiful, lovely ribbon. It ties bows beautifully. And all I'm going to do with this one though, nothing so fancy as a bow, I'm going to get a glue dot and just pop it halfway down and then overlap a little so I get it flaring, and then I'm going to put another little glue dot on the top here and stick that like this so it's coming out underneath. And then with a dimensional I'm going to stick my You're the Best on the top. And I'm going to take a couple more dimensionals, and I've got the join at the front here, and that means that my decoration will hide that. Get these backs off of these dimensionals. They're playing hard to get today. Oh, come on, there we go. And then just pop that on the top like that. And there we have a cute little gift for my lovely ladies. Well, I hope you enjoyed this one. All the supplies are available on my website. There'll be a link at the end of this video. I'd be thrilled and delighted if you would order the supplies to make this, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.